welcome back to another episode. I'm at Wallaby Rocks campground on the banks of the Turon River. So this is where I left off from the last trip I did up here. And so I thought I'd come back and pick up where we left off, head on from here through to Hill End, and then down the Bridle Trail along the Turon to the Macquarie River and finish off along the Bridle Trail. So come with us as we check out the rest of the Turon River and the Bridle Trail. Enjoy it. So we're in the same spot that we camped at last time, but the water's dropped about 3 feet in a couple of weeks. So it was right up to the green edge here, and now it's all the way down there, and you can see the wall on the other side. There's that white line at the bottom. That's how far it's dropped. And over there, that rock sort of about there was totally underwater. So the water's not flowing at the moment. The river's right down. So changes in just a matter of weeks. Well, here we are at the Hill End Historic Village. This is run by National Parks, but it's a heritage village. So people still live here, shops are still here, but it's managed by National Parks due to its heritage significance. So this is the National Parks campground at Hill End. So it's got quite a number of sites set up for tents only or camper trailers, caravans, and you can have powered or unpowered sites. This is the National Parks Village campground at Hill End. So there's a lot more powered sites, a toilet block, and you can have dogs here as well. So this is Hill End, Royal Hotel, Main Street. We've got the baker and grocer over there, and there's some really cool, interesting buildings down the road and a lot of information about each of the buildings. So let's go wander through and have a look. So in 1872 there was a photographer in the town called Balfour Merlin, and he took a lot of photos of all the buildings here, which National Parks are now used in each of the locations to show you what was standing at that spot. So you can wander through the town and look at the photos and check out the location. Let's go and have a look at some. So in this location was a general store. You can see the photo, gives you an indication of what was here, and then the site that it is today. There's still quite a few existing buildings still here. So this is one of the main streets, and you can go and have a look at the buildings that still stand. So Hill End was once the largest inland town in Australia when the gold rush was on. Had 28 pubs, and now there's one still operating. So this is the location of one of the pubs that's no longer here, called Coyle's Clubhouse, and that's where it used to stand. So this is Hosey's General Store. It was built from all the bricks that were made locally. A guy couldn't see the sense in bringing all the bricks from Bathurst, so he set up a brickworks just outside town and made all the bricks for most of the chimneys in the town, and also the Royal Hotel and Hosey's General Store here. So the commercial bank used to sit on this site, and same as a lot of the other buildings, there's not much left. So here's another hotel that's still standing. This is the Sydney Hotel, and yeah, it's still standing, not used though. And it's got a little cottage out the back that looks like it was open for accommodation. And right next door to the Sydney Hotel was the Rose and Crown Hotel, which no longer stands. This is one of the lookouts just outside Hill End called Split Rock. and it looks out over the Turon Valley and the Bridle Trail. So that's where we're headed. Hey guys, here we are just at the start of the Bridle Track, just outside Hill End. It winds its way down the hill to the Turon River, crosses the Turon River and then follows the Macquarie River back to Bathurst. So come with us and we'll see how it is. Cheers. Good afternoon. Well, I've set up on the banks of the Macquarie River on the edge of the Bridle Trail. We're at Root Hog Crossing, so we've crossed over to the southern side of the river and just come up the river a bit. Found a nice spot here, so I've just been chilling out all afternoon, just watching the world go by. But I'll give you a quick look at the campsite. Hey guys, that time of the day again, doing dinner. So tonight I'm going to do a fried rice. So I've got some ham, some prawns, some rice, some peas, corn, capsicum and egg and some soy sauce. So let's get started. That'll do. I'm going to stick that in a bowl. We'll chop that up later. I'll throw some veggies in. I'm going to throw the ham in. So we're using long grain rice on this one. So these microwave rices are really good because they're already cooked, so you just got to heat them up. So they're really good for doing the stir fry, and they keep well in the food box. And some prawns. Could have prawns in a fried rice. There we go. Good handful of prawns. Corn, and stick some soy sauce in there. There we go, 1 egg fried up, rice. I'll taste it a little bit. It's good. A bit more soy. This one's only a light one, so probably why I need a bit more flavour in it. That's looking good. There we go. Just about done. Quick, simple dinner while you're on the road. Fried rice. You can get a few meals out of it too. Let's plate that up. It's probably enough to start. If I'm hungry, I can come back and get some more. I'll go and sit over there, have a beer, and enjoy dinner. Cheers. Really good. Good morning, everybody. Had a very cool night down here. It's 4 degrees this morning when I got up at 7 o'clock, so definitely time for a coffee. So we'll just chuck the coffee machine on. Got bacon and eggs for breakfast. Just do a bacon and egg roll. You don't need to see me how to cook a bacon and egg roll, but yeah. So just camped down at Root Hog Crossing, so on the Macquarie River. So today we're going to head down, or upstream Macquarie River along the Bridle Trail, and finish off the rest of the Bridle Trail. We'll probably might camp at another spot. We'll see how we go. But that's the Macquarie River behind me, and gorgeous sunny morning. But yeah, bit cool, 4 degrees. So we'll have breakfast, pack up, and continue on. Cheers. Hey there everyone, how's your afternoon going? I've just been chilling out by the side of the Macquarie River in a different camp spot. So still on the root hog crossing, but I found a nice grassy area, and it's been a beautiful sunny day, just sitting by the river. Did a bit of footage of the rapids, and yeah, just chilling out. So hope you've had a good afternoon as well. Cheers. Good evening everyone, it's that time of the day again, time for dinner. So I'm going to cook up a Thai green curry tonight. So I've just been chilling out on the banks of the Macquarie River, the sun's just dropping, so we should be in for a nice night. Break that up a bit. This will handle. Oh, the aromas are amazing. Stick some coconut milk in. Should have shook that first, but anyway. Give it a shake over the pot. Leave a little bit to stir in at the end. Just mix all the curry paste in with the coconut milk. Break up the lumps. So I was going to head down the Bridle Trail, but a lot of people already left because it's Sunday today, so I don't have to be back home till tomorrow afternoon. So thought I'd stay another night, and just came up to another camp spot at Root Hog Crossing, and it's gorgeous. Flowing stream, you can hear the water, and there's absolutely no one here. So I thought I'd stay here. Cut up some chicken. These are just tenderloins, so that go really well in a Thai curry. So there we go. We'll stick some veg in. Just turn that down a little bit. Good amount of veg. That's really knocked the heat out of it, but it doesn't matter. Yep, it's looking good. I'll let that defrost the veg, cook it all up, and we'll be back. Looks probably ready for rice. These microwave rices have got to be the best invention for camping. because they're already cooked. You pretty much just got to heat them up and chuck that in the bin. Stir it in. That's just about done. See what I mean by the rice soaks up the liquid. So it's nice, not too runny. Move the lid over there. Get my bowl out. And scoop up. Some nice veg. Way too hot for you guys. Good morning everyone. It's been a fairly cool morning this morning. It's 7 o'clock and about 5 degrees. So I thought I'd grab a coffee and come and stand in the sun, warm up a bit. So the camp's still in a bit of shade. The sun hasn't quite hit it yet. But this spot, just up a little bit on the river. And look at the gorgeous river behind me. So we're still at Root Hog Crossing. We just moved down the campsite a bit, probably about 1 kilometre, if that. And yeah, just chilled out here yesterday. Did a couple other videos on the T-van. So today we're going to head back home, pack up and head home. So we're going to go across the crossing and finish off the rest of the Bridle Track. So we'll stop in a couple of the campsites along the way and show you what the other campsites are like. So till then, I'm going to finish a coffee, thaw out in the sun, and we'll continue on. Cheers. This is the campground at Randwick Hole. Beautiful grassy campground, nice and sunny, and perfect if you're camping here on cold mornings. Gets a lot of sun. So this is the river at Randwick Hole campground. Beautiful still stretch of the river. So awesome if you've got little kids. It's nice and swimmable without a lot of current. So this section of the Bridle Trail follows the river pretty closely down low. So it just runs along the side of the river. And if you have a look, just up here, which is probably a good 10 metres above the river, is all that flood debris. So you can see how high this river runs when it's flooding. And it's way over the top of my car. Probably another 2-3 metres over the top of my car, which would make it about 10 metres over the river level. So there you go, a lot of water flowing through here in the wet. So this is a section of the Bridle Trail, Monaghan's Bluff. So they had a landslide here back in 2010. So it was actually closed for 13 years before they ended up putting a bypass route up and over the top of the mountain. So let's go and do the new section of the Bridle Trail up and over the top of Monaghan's Bluff. So in the distance, just about there, is the other end of the Monaghan's Bluff bypass. So somewhere down there is where the road used to run, and they had a big landslide. So yeah, council had to try and buy land to run the new road up and over the hill. That's probably why it took them so long, but not too sure. Anyway, I'm going to stick the drone up and see if we can have a look at the old bridle trail that followed the contour of the mountain. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode on the Bridle Track. I've certainly had a good time. It's been beautiful weather, as you can see, sun shining. It's been a little bit cool overnight, down to about 4 degrees, but it's still been beautiful weather. So I was just thinking while I was driving along this last section, the track's over 150 years old. So Hill End was 1872, and this track was used for people going to and from Bathurst to Hill End. So not bad for 150-year-old track. So thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it amongst your friends, and look out for some more episodes. Cheers.